Hello, hello. Amira Alvarez here, founder and CEO of The Unstoppable Woman. So, got a question for you today because it relates to my life. Okay, how many of you have felt like you're doing all the things, but not getting the results that you want? Raising my hand to this. Okay, long ago, I figured out that this is not the way to quantum leap your business. I had a revelatory moment where I realized I was like in the chaos doing all the things and had to pare down and figure out exactly what I needed to do and what was going to move the needle. And when I did, I made this enormous quantum leap from low six figures to 700K, like an amazing leap in 1 year. And guess what? You got to stay in this practice. So, using my life as an example for you, hope this helps, hope it keeps it real. I realized this past week, well, I've actually been realizing it over the past month and a half, 2 months, but I was being a little obstinate in my mind, to be honest, that I was doing way too many things, that I was trying to accomplish way too much. So this is the challenge for the woman with the can-do attitude, who's driven, who's ambitious, who knows if she puts her mind to something, she can get it done. But when we do all the things instead of being strategic about it, we end up doing some okay, some medium well, some excellently, and you're spun too thin, you're pulled too thin. There's not enough of you to go around. Now, yes, you can scale. What was too much for me 3 years ago, 5 years ago, when I had my big quantum leap, is like nothing now. But the pattern is still the same. Isn't that interesting? Right? That pattern is still the same. I still have this subconscious programming that's saying, do it like this. And you know what? It gets me to stop. But once I recognize what my pattern is, then I can make choices. Your power to choose is your greatest power. Use it. So what do you have to do? You have to look at where you're overcommitting as a strategy for stopping, actually, not for getting a lot done. So look at your results. Are you getting the results you want? If you're not, then you need to go back to the art of strategic focus, knowing exactly what you need to be working on and paring it down to that. That's what this week is all about for me, okay? It's about like letting go of all the extraneous stuff, using my can-do attitude towards the thing that's gonna move the needle and executing on that. That's all I'm doing this week. I've cleared the decks, I've moved everything else away, and that's what I'm focusing on. So you got to ask yourself, are you using the power of choice and the art of strategic focus? This is one of the best things that you can learn how to do. This is one of the best things I learned how to do. And then the rubber meets the road when you stay that course, when you don't go back to adding 1,001 things in. Now, of course, you want to grow. So there's an art to how you grow. And I had to be honest with myself. How I was growing over the last month and a half or so was not working. Okay? It's not a failure. It's not even a mistake. You could call it a mistake if you wanted to. But I learned something. I was like, hey, look at this. And then in order to stay unstoppable, I had to make a quick decision to pare down and go back to exactly what I knew that was going to move the needle. So do you know what's going to move the needle? Are you focusing on that? Are you allowing yourself to get distracted by all the shiny objects out there, all the possible marketing things you could do, all the possible business ideas you could follow? Don't do that. Ooh. Okay, that's what I have for you today. So take a listen to this, make a decision, make a choice. What are you focusing on? If you don't know what's going to move the needle, get help around that. Get help around that. Do not stay stuck. Okay, this is one of the things that I help my clients with in the Business Acceleration Bootcamp, we work on the one goal that's going to really move the needle for you in your business. Okay? So important to know what that is in order to be unstoppable, in order to really go for more. Okay, rock it out today. Be unstoppable. Have an awesome day. Bye.